Hi YouTube, Alex Menda from Aurelian Commercial Lending for your Financial Friday. This Financial Friday, we're going to talk about the credit card secrets that banks don't want you to know. So the first thing we're going to teach you is how to get all the perks of a credit card without having to pay for it. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about cash back. I'm talking about free flights to Europe once a year. I go to Europe once a year, paid for by my credit card, costs me absolutely nothing. How do you do this? You need a credit card with the right rewards. So, if you want to go to Europe every year, you're going to need any credit card that gets you frequent flyer miles. If you pay for cash for anything, you're losing out. If you're going to go to the grocery store and you're going to pay for cash, put it on the frequent flyer miles card. Go home and pay it off immediately, because you're going to get all the points for that flight on that card and you're going to pay it off. Now this takes a little bit of discipline, but if I told you at the end of every year you and your family can go on a free, at least the trip for the vacation, I think it's worth doing. This is the same thing with all these rewards programs. They're hoping that you make a mistake and you carry a balance and they get to charge you an interest rate. So the internet makes it too easy to even play this game. All you have to do is manage your accounts online, pay attention, transfer money over. Basically, use credit cards like a debit card and you will be getting free flights, free money back on everything. They will literally pay you to use their cards because they're hoping that you'll make a mistake. And the amount of people that do their credit cards this way and that are responsible adults is so mind-staggeringly low that they don't actually care that you're getting a free flight. In fact, our credit card knows me as the guy who gets free flights, and they're more than happy to work with me because even though I'm 1 in a million who does it correctly, there's so many that don't, that this program can continue on in perpetuity off of other people's ignorance. So don't be like them. So another thing is the bankers created a system that is incredibly hard to understand unless you're a banker. So I'm going to help break down a little bit about that credit card so you can leverage what the bankers know, which is if you own a business or you're doing some kind of personal home improvement. So let's use a real estate house flip, for example. You're going to go out and you're going to buy a house, which needs usually traditional means of funding. You need cash to buy a house. But to repair the house, if you were to get a loan for that, the loan's going to be insurmountably high, especially after 2008 and the housing crash. You think a bank wants to loan you? Absolutely not. But you can go out and pay people with credit on a short term and flip the house. Now you're thinking to yourself, well, why would I do that on credit? Well, the reason is you're only paying for the time you carry that debt. So if your credit card is returning a 12% interest rate, you're not paying 12% on that money. And that's what bankers know, but they think you don't know, is that you have to pay that. So they don't want you to do it this way. The reason why you do want to do it this way is you're carrying that debt for such a short amount of time. You're getting access to $50,000 and you're only, let's say you hold it for 2 months, that you're only paying 2% on a 12% card. 2% to get $50,000 and flip a house, that's what you're paying to get access to that money compared to what, a hard money loan of maybe 20%? You can clearly see why this is not the way the bankers want you to do things, because they don't get their piece of the pie. So I like to play the banks against each other, and this is the biggest secret out there, is if you have multiple lines of credit, banks want you to pay them the interest. So they will try to steal business from each other, and you can use this to get incredible deals over and over. Now, how does it work? Ask your bank if they have any balance transfer deals. Normally you can get a 0% balance transfer, and so what that means is the bank wants, let's say, Bank of America and Chase will want to have all the debt you owe Bank of America because they want you paying the interest to them, not Bank of America. So they'll say, to sweeten the deal, to encourage you to do this, we'll give you 6 months debt-free on all the debt you move over to this credit card. So for 6 months, you have 0% interest on that. That is free money that the bank is saying we'll give you because they know in the long run you will have to pay them. But if you can pay that debt off in 6 months, you've gotten a free loan for 6 months. Now let's say you move $100,000 over. You are going to pay 12%. What is 12%? What the credit card rate would be on $100,000. That's $12,000 that you wouldn't be paying because Chase is saying, you don't owe us any money for 1 year because we're expecting you to pay it off. You just saved yourself $12,000 doing this because Chase wanted your business. At Aurelian, this is what we help you do. We not only help you play the banks against each other, get you the funding, we also teach you how to use these methods and many more like it to give yourself the best advantage when starting a business and getting out there. My name is Alex Benda. I'm from Aurelian Commercial Lending. Thank you for watching us on this Financial Friday. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you heard and you want more of it. Hit the like button if you just like what you heard. And make sure if you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section below and we'll make sure we answer those in the next video. Thank you for watching and check out AurelianLending.com for more information. Bye guys.